whatever cannot be seen with the naked eye, whether it's inside any entity or natural organism, or those things that cannot be explained by our five senses, right? Those are the things of the spiritual realm. Most people understand the concept of as above, so below. So it is very, very true. Whatever is happening in the spiritual realm should be reciprocated in the physical realm. So it's actually 100% up to you how you carry out your soul purpose. But then the thing that isn't up to you, the thing that is you're actually a puppet on, is the fact that you are here to move the mountain. The how is completely up to you. You're gathering your ego, you're gathering the ego and forgetting the soul. We never meditate, we never pray, we're not in touch with the divine. So how is the soul going to grow? Because there is no soul food in this physical realm. Hello elements, I hope you guys are good. We're back once again. It's a Sunday. I just felt an inspiration. I just felt this thing coming down on me that I should just address it today. So we're just here to address the soul purpose. Today I'm wearing myself. If you want to take up a hobby, learn how to make this, or you just want to make a bit of extra income, so I'm available. I sell these. I also teach how to make them. These are the links. These are the handles, and the links are down below. There is also a book. I also have a book of 100 codes. If you just fill it down. You need upliftment. The book is there. You just read a code and you automatically feel uplifted. So you will not regret buying that book. And if you want to support the Element Era, the Element Era is just a movement whereby we sell pizza, and 10% of profits made there, they support vulnerable families monthly groceries. But then if you are too far from Eswatini or Mbabane, there is also a link down below that leads to our Patreon website, whereby you can donate however you feel like you may. Let's get to it. The soul purpose. I have made a video that is almost similar to this one, the soul. We talk about your soul purpose, what you are meant to do in this world, because the physical realm is a connection of the spiritual realm. They normally say as above, so below, because most people believe that the spiritual realm is just a place or a location that is somewhere out there, right? But I believe that the spiritual realm is within you. It is the unseen realm, the realm that we cannot see with our naked eyes. Internally, it could be your emotions, your mental health, processing, and all those kind of things. What we see in the physical realm is just your phenotype, your appearance, but the genotype and everything happening internally that cannot be seen with the naked eye is the spiritual realm. So whatever cannot be seen with the naked eye, whether it's inside any entity or natural organism, or in this plane, something that cannot be touched, like the air, you feel me? Those things that cannot be explained by texture, by our five senses, right? Those are the things of the spiritual realm. So most people understand the concept of as above, so below. So it is very, very true. Whatever is happening in the spiritual realm should be reciprocated in the physical realm. And when things are going in line, when things are going according to plan, they are actually in sync. So what we come on this physical plane to do is to actually connect the link with the spiritual realm, make them be in sync, synchronize them. So whenever we're in the spiritual realm, let's just make it understandable, because the things of the spiritual are so controversial and mentally confusing. So let me just put it in a way that a carnal mind could understand. So when we're in the spiritual realm looking into the physical realm, and we see or feel like there is a need to be attended to in the physical realm, then a soul descends from the spiritual realm into the physical realm to actually take care of that glitch, right? say a mountain. Yeah, let me just make that example on purpose. Let's say a mountain has to be moved from location A to location B, maybe because in the spiritual realm it has been moved, right? So whatever happens in the spiritual realm has to happen in the physical realm also. So this mountain has to be moved, so somebody has to come and move that mountain. So your soul volunteers that, you know what, I'll go move that mountain, right? So in the spiritual realm, if you can go check out the video, The Soul, one of my prayers into the soul, I'm talking about this thing, but right now I'm just trying to elaborate on it. So your soul will volunteer that, okay, I'll go there. So you're asked, what do you need? Okay, I'll need strength. So you're given the masculine properties of a human, whether a female or a male. You are given these masculine properties. What else will you need? Oh, I'll need good eyesight. You're given good eyesight. What else you need? You list all your resources, all the things that you're going to need in order to move this mountain. Then you're asked to select a tribe, a family, a clan, or any environmental factor that you will need that will help you, bring you up, nurture you into becoming a mountain mover, right? So you choose them and then you are given to them. So you get born into this physical realm as a baby. You know 100% what you are here to do, but then you cannot do it because, one, you cannot communicate with these people. You cannot articulate what you're here to do, and you don't have enough strength to do it. It's so fragile, you can't do anything. So you're just here to be loved and nurtured and brought up into a strong mountain mover. Maybe you're brought up, this clan you chose are a clan of mountain movers, right? So that's how this thing is done. That is phase one. Phase one implemented. You are born, you grow up, you're this masculine baby, you mountain movers, you're being trained how to move mountains, right? So as I said in that video, The Soul, that it's up to you. We're not a puppet. The only thing you're here to do is to serve the purpose. That is non-negotiable. You're going to serve that purpose either way, whether you like it or not. That is your soul purpose. It's your soul purpose. I don't know if you get the pun, but I don't care. So once you're here, it's up to you whether you'll first be like, you know what, let me just go to college and further my mountain moving skills, and then find friends who will help me move this mountain, and then buy equipment that will help me move this mountain, and then I will move the mountain. Or you'll be like, you know what, I have enough skills to move this mountain, let me just go buy equipment to move that mountain. I'm good enough to move that mountain on my own without any formal skills, any formally acquired skills, right? So it's actually 100% up to you how you carry out your soul purpose. But then the thing that isn't up to you, the thing that is you're actually a puppet on, is the fact that you are here to move the mountain. The how is completely up to you. All right. So what happens is that you will, as you grow up, you will meet people that will hint you, right, that mountain moving is great, right? Because in this physical realm, truth be told, as we grow older, we tend to forget our soul purpose. We do. This is because the soul, as you're born, is this size, right? So a baby is almost the size of a soul. That's why you remember everything that you're here to do when you're a baby. And then as you get bigger, you don't meditate, you don't pray, you are not in touch with the divine, the soul will just remain this size. But then the flesh will get bigger and bigger and bigger. See the proportion? Now this one is starting to forget what it's here to do. All you are interested in right now is living a comfortable life, a luxurious life, a lavish life. You're seeing the environment. Oh, this is how I'm supposed to do it. You're gathering your ego, you're gathering the ego and forgetting the soul. We never meditate, we never pray, we're not in touch with the divine. So how is the soul going to grow? Because there is no soul food in this physical realm, right? So what the soul does is it gives you hints. You're on your journey of becoming a doctor because you want to live a luxurious and comfortable life, societal norms and standards, right? You're seeing your friends living lavishly, like, okay, I want that too. And you forget that you're here to move a mountain. So you grow up on your journey of becoming a doctor, and then one person comes to you and be like, Do you want to take mountain moving up as a hobby? Let's go mountain moving. And you're like, no, I have to study. The soul is like, okay, fine. As you're studying, you come across a book on mountain moving. And they're like, I'll read it after the exams, right? After the exams, maybe you fail, right? And as you fail, you go home, and your family members are like, you know what? As you head home, let's go mountain moving, because you're brought under a mountain moving clan, remember? So still, it's your soul purpose trying to channel you towards this purpose you've forgotten, because you never meditate, you never pray, you're not in touch with your divine, right? So the hints will be there here and there. The hints will come. The hint in a form of people, the internet algorithm, books appearing from nowhere, thoughts, right? So the soul keeps on hinting you. As long as the soul is there, as long as you're alive, the soul will keep on hinting until you answer, until you say yes, right? So you have to meditate, you have to pray, you have to be in touch with your divine state, however way possible, however way is okay with you, however way works for you. Eventually you have to move that mountain, because you will live a miserable life, right? Trying to chase luxury, trying to chase comfort. I'm not saying comfort and luxury is wrong, but then what about your purpose, right? You know that luxury will come with your purpose, just that societal norms and standards have taught us that the only way to get luxury is through working hard to earn money. I'm not saying it's wrong, again, I'm just saying that who knows that maybe as you're mountain moving, there will be somebody out there to provide all these things for you. Just that in this life, we're like, oh, what will people say? I'll be a beggar for life. I don't want to be a beggar, right? But what if that's how your luxury will come about? Because I believe, okay, that's again, that's solely my belief. I believe that whenever you're serving your purpose, the universe, God, the spiritual realm, whatever divine entity sent you to serve your purpose, will then bring the luxury to you, because it knows what you need while you're on this physical realm. So if you're moving that mountain, maybe the government will be like, oh wow, thank you, we actually wanted to move that mountain, but then we didn't know how, we didn't have the skills, we didn't have the expertise, or we didn't have anybody to actually initiate the process. So we're really thankful. Oh, that mansion is all yours. You're actually going to earn a monthly allowance, just because you moved this mountain. Now you'll be earning just because you're existing. So I believe that in this life, we've been tuned into thinking that if you're working hard enough, you will get the luxury and comfort you need. But then the sad part is, if you're becoming a doctor, you will be working for the rest of your life, slaving away your life. You can't spend enough time with your family. You are not serving your sole purpose. Maybe being a doctor isn't your purpose, so you're not serving your purpose. You are miserable, earning maybe peanuts according to you. Maybe the money is not enough to sustain you. It doesn't help you meet all your wants, right? So you're just a miserable soul, and then you die, and then your family members, the people you left behind, are not sustained enough for them to live the lavish life you've introduced them to. Now you're dead, you didn't even leave them your certificates. You cannot inherit qualifications. Now they're just here like sitting ducks, right? But then today I'm going to say something that will blow your mind, literally blow your mind. And this is not a speculation. It's not me trying to advertise the spiritual realm, or trying to advertise God, or trying to advertise the power of the universe or the power of God, but it's the truth. If you're actually serving your sole purpose in this life, maybe you came into this life to be a healer, right? You were just, that's your sole purpose, to heal people, and then you actually become a doctor eventually. You know that the universe, God, will take care of you in tremendous ways. Maybe it's highly possible that you will just heal a few people and then you're forced to retire, and your whole family and your whole generations and generations to come will be taken care of either way, just because you answered your soul purpose. Maybe just like the example I made, your sole purpose was to be a mountain mover, and you actually answered it. You moved that mountain. You will not. How can I put this? If you answer your sole purpose, you then get paid just to exist. In this life, we're not meant to suffer. Oh, did I just touch a nerve? Does that sound too good to be true to you right now? In this world, we're not here to suffer. Louder! We are not here to suffer. Society has engraved that in our minds, that you should work hard in order for you to get resources. We're actually not meant for that. Just say yes to your calling. You will get paid to exist. That mountain mover over there, he actually or she actually moved that mountain and was given a mansion by the government and an allowance, monthly or what, an hourly allowance, I do not know. Okay, imagine that's a story made up by me right now, but I don't know. Okay, let's just say they're given an hourly allowance, right? They make money hourly just because they moved a mountain. Now they just get paid to exist. Their generations and generations to come will actually get paid to exist because they are ancestor or their great grand whoever moved a mountain. Now they get royalties. They're getting paid to exist. They're just getting paid because of that one person who answered their sole purpose. So why do we actually suffer just to please society? Why do we suffer to fit in when you can just answer that soft voice, whispering soft voice saying, hey, this is your sole purpose. Take it up, answer your calling and do this. But then you don't want to listen. No, I have to work hard for my family. I have to work hard for resources. When you could just take up that pillow, lift it up, done. Your purpose is to just take this thing and put it here. And you are paid to exist for life. But then no, we're told that we're here to suffer. You have to sweat for you to actually live in this world. That's not the case. I don't want to believe that's the case. In fact, I know that I know that is not the case. We're here to serve purposes, but we don't want to listen to our souls. We don't want to meditate. We don't want to pray. We don't want to communicate with God. We don't want to communicate with the universe. That's why you'll never know what you're here, and you live a miserable life for the rest of your life. You die, end of story, mission not accomplished. Good day.